venue, I mean, not so far at least, because I feel like Perth and Brisbane were quite similar in terms of how much pace and bounce the wickets had. So I've had a pretty simple plan for these two grounds. Yes, for the pink ball, I'd mentioned in the um, press con before the pink ball test that we were finding it a little hard to pick it up from the bowler's hand, and it was getting to you much quicker than the red ball, and there's no visual cue as a batter. You try and see and pick up any cues that you can from how the bowler is holding the ball or which way the seam is pointed. With the pink ball, that wasn't possible. So I really struggled with picking the pink ball. So yeah, I try to, when things are hard like that, you try and see how you can put the pressure back on the bowler. Try to move in your crease or try and change guard, try and stay ahead or behind, whatever works in that moment. There's no set plan for that. In the moment, if you feel like you need to make some changes, you try and do it. And I did that with the pink ball. But now, once I've come here again, gone back to basics and try and um, play close to the body, leave balls, the basics. I can't make up anything new and tell you. And yeah, rain breaks were very frustrating. Um, I think I got most tired running up and down from the dressing room more than being in the middle. Yeah, but it was a challenge. I mean, it wasn't easy for us. It wasn't. I'm sure it wasn't easy for them as well to um, keep going on for a couple of overs, go back, sit in the dressing room, change again, come back. So it was a frustrating day for both teams, but yeah, it is what it is. So, I mean, not just for me, for any openers on both sides. It's just we've seen even in Adelaide when in the night when McSweeney and Labuschagne played really well in those 10-15 overs. They just kept leaving balls of a good length. That's a good thing about playing here in Australia. If you get used to the pace and bounce, you can trust the bounce and you can leave balls on bounce, and that's something that they showed us in the last game, and they did that really well. Yeah, so for me, I mean, it's as important. Like I said, it's something that you have to do when you travel overseas and when you're playing quality fast bowlers. You have to respect the first 20-30 overs. You have to respect if the ball's moving. You have to give it give it to the fast bowlers and just soak in that pressure and wait for your time to score runs. You have to earn the right to score runs in overseas conditions, and that's something that we've spoken about a lot, and we'll try and do it again. I think, see, I'm quite certain that everybody has their own set plans and they're clear with what they need to do. Um, you also need to have a bit of luck as a top order batter. You know, just a little bit that goes your way. If you can get through those first 10-15 overs and get a bit of confidence, then you start feeling good, and you start enjoying playing with the Kookaburra ball, with the pace and bounce here in Australia. And if you look at all our batters, everyone enjoys playing on fast bouncy wickets. We don't mind it. So it's just about getting through those first 20-30 balls for everybody, and everyone's trying their best to do that. And it's a long series, so we played 3 games, 5 innings now. So I'm sure everyone will go back and um, come up with their own plans in the next time we bat or in the next couple of games. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything different. The only thing you can do in the first 30 overs is to tighten up your defense, try and respect that the first 30 overs is the bowler's time, and give them their time, leave balls, try and um, play as tight as possible, and then really try to cash in on on the once the ball gets older. So that's my plan, and that's pretty simple, and I'm sure that's the plan for everybody. For some people, it works on a given day. For some, it doesn't. So we'll all come back again in the next innings and try harder.